Cardano has one big edge over other cryptos, says Coin Bureau. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Win with Ryan, where we cover the crypto headlines, we surf the crypto markets, and we surf the world. So in today's video, we have Cardano. So if you guys have been following the channel, if you guys are subscribed, you know we've been following Cardano extremely close for a very, very long time. You know, obviously way pre the launch on Coinbase, and then this following crash of people's Cardano portfolios, basically, because everyone got in when it got to Coinbase and then it went down and now it's just sitting there. Well, we have some movement. So we also have some really good news for Cardano. Also for you guys that you do know, I did sell all of my Cardano and I put it into VeChain a couple of days ago now, almost a week ago. Very good decision because of the current consolidation in Cardano, and VeChain has swung up very nicely. However, if this move that is about to happen with Cardano hits the proper point, I am switching all of my money from VeChain back to Cardano, and we're going on the run, baby. So take a look at this article here, and then we'll go over. So what we'll do in this video, we're going to cover the article that we just found. Huge news, great news for Cardano. We're then going to look at the live charts for Cardano. It is like this close to breaking out to the next level where we could potentially see it run up to its previous all-time high and then go into price discovery mode finally, which we've been waiting forever for. And then we'll cover the CoinMarkets Pro total score so we can see what the economy of Cardano looks like as a whole. So here we go. The pseudonymous host of Coin Bureau is sharing his thoughts on some of the advantages Cardano has in the race to beat out Ethereum as the top smart contract platform. In a new video in which the analyst known as Guy reveals his top crypto holdings, he tells his 653,000 subscribers that Cardano ADA comprises just under 8% of his portfolio. Guy started allocating to Cardano last summer when the asset was just above 8 cents, ADA trading at $1.27 at the time of the writing, which is up 3,724% on the year from where he got it. The Coin Bureau host explains that he's invested in Cardano as a hedge in the event that Ethereum is unable to live up to its name as the #1 blockchain performer. Cardano announced earlier this week that smart contracts would be up and running this August, theoretically putting it in second place next to Ethereum among blockchains, notes Guy. Like Polkadot, I see Cardano primarily as a hedge in case anything goes wrong with Ethereum. I'm a huge fan of Cardano's peer review approach to research and development. I have a feeling that Cardano will be running smart contracts much sooner than Polkadot, which would theoretically make it the next runner-up to Ethereum. Guy adds that although there is not a hive of developers expressing interest in developing on the Cardano blockchain, the Cardano community is strong, and the majority of ADA tokens on the market are locked up in liquidity pools, meaning that they cannot currently be sold on the open market. The problem is Cardano doesn't have nearly as many developers itching to work on its blockchain as Polkadot. More importantly, Cardano isn't able to test smart contract functionality in the real-world setting the same way Polkadot can with Kusama KSM. One big edge that Cardano has over Polkadot and most other cryptocurrencies is the size and engagement of the Cardano community. Some of the most viewed videos are about Cardano, and Charles Hoskinson's YouTube channel seems to be growing even faster than mine. More than 60% of all of ADA in circulation is also being staked in nearly 2,500 staking pools. Cardano may not have as many dApps waiting to deploy as Polkadot, but it probably has millions of people waiting to use them. Now, what's interesting too is right now with Cardano, it is not even actually a functioning project all the way through, right? So the whole functionality of Cardano isn't even quite 100% running, but yet there's thousands and thousands and thousands of Cardano like followers. You know, it is a major project, and it's a major opportunity if it turns into what it is supposed to be, right? So the greatest thing that's going on for it right now is there's a great vision for what Cardano is. It is 100% decentralized now, meaning all of the entire project is decentralized with the different nodes throughout, which is really exciting. But the actual main purpose of Cardano is to run smart contracts. That has not turned on. Now there's tons and tons of things coming. If you do watch Charles Hoskinson's videos, they're really great. And the vision, what he's painting, he is such a great leader in that way, but it's not running yet. So all the people piling into Cardano are hoping that it works. They're funding the project, which is fantastic, hoping that their fronting of capital helps build the project into something bigger and better in the future. So let's go take a look at the charts and see what's going on and see what signals that we're looking to break out of, so that way we can make the next leg of the up move for Cardano. All right, so here we have the daily charts, and this is what we're looking at right now. Now, first of all, we had a symmetrical triangle lining up, but there is now a ascending triangle that is more prominent, that is more of a reality of what's going on, because the previous symmetrical triangle that we had lined up was based off of the 1 hour, and this is off the daily. So a little bit more of a credible opportunity here. As you can see, we have this major support line that it has been respecting all the way back since, I mean, shoot, you can even go back to here, essentially February 10th, and it's been running on this exact trend line all the way up. Now it has come up here and it has spiked when it did its first all-time high, and then it came down. So $1.48, boom, came down. $1.47, boom, came down. Still respecting that trend line, trying to make its way up, consolidated to the side. It went up and tapped this line. Now this line was actually a line that we had marked for the line to sell. If it, when it first ran up that second time on the 4 hour, it made a huge gap right here. Let me show you guys on this. So on the 4 hour, we had this marked off way back then when that originally happened, right? So when this made the massive run and then it came back up here, it started going up. When it hit this line and it didn't break through, that was the exit point. That was when a lot of people were talking about getting out, because at that point it was now becoming, this was going to be a major resistance, and it was that. So, and it's been following that. This is the 4 hour chart now, a little bit smaller time frame, but as you can see, it did actually start to make another up move, and boom, guess what? It hit that major resistance at $1.34, $1.35, and it's still bouncing there. So what we need to see, two things need to happen for Cardano to make the major move that we're looking for. Number one is it needs to break above this line. Now, what I'm a little bit worried about is how long this has to fill. I mean, we're looking at May 10th, May 11th, May 12th, even, that this whole entire gap would fill. That doesn't mean anything. I mean, this could break the gap way previous to that. So that's what we're hoping for, right? So step number one, we need it to break above $1.35 and close with a candle above $1.35. And then it can continue its move up. Then we have the second resistance line, which is the psychological barrier that we have at $1.50, because it still has not broke $1.50. And then after it breaks $1.50, we could start the move that we're looking for, which would end up being the backside of the triangle. And that move, $2.07. So maybe $2.05. You know, a lot of people like to sell and take profits at that round number. So what we're looking for is a break above 135, and then it to continue up and break above 145, retest, and then run up to $2 is basically where we're going. That is coming. Just the timing of it is what we're waiting for, because this is obviously respecting this. It just needs some volume to come in. Is it going to happen when the announcement comes that smart contracts are available, or are people going to pile into Cardano soon enough? Well, only time will tell. So let's take a look at the hourly chart as well. We compress this down, and on the hourly chart, we can see here that it is definitely respecting that line. And now we're trying to make a second run at it, or is it going to break down to the line? So patience is key here. If you're in Cardano, you're already holding, totally cool. If you're looking for an entry point, right now you can get in, but you have a potential of it dropping back down to the support line of $1.22, maybe up to $1.23 at that point. So, you're playing a little bit of a game there, depending on how large your entry is. I mean, you're looking at, if it comes back down and retests that zone, you're looking at a 5% loss, but it's not a loss. It would be a 5% pullback for you, 5% drawdown. But that's up to you. So if you're looking to get into Cardano, personally, I'm waiting till it breaks the $1.45, $1.46 line. If it gets to $1.47 and closes above, that's when I'm going to jump back in, because I want a sure thing that it's going to make the next leg of the up move. I'm not trying to get in before then, because that's what happened this last time when I got into Cardano. I did make a little bit of gains, but then the gains got just stuck there and they weren't doing anything. And so I got impatient, swapped out, and it's been a great move because the move was great. And let's go take a look at the score from the CoinMarkets Pro. All right, so here we have it. The CoinMarkets Pro score is a 61 on the weekly. So that's the 7 days. This was back on April 6th. It was in the 60s, ran up to a 68. The highest it's been is 68 in the last couple of days, 69 even as of today. So it was 69 on the 12th. That's coming to an end. It is on a little bit of a downslope, so got to keep an eye on that. The market cap's still strong. The market cap is so big for Cardano. That is really the problem. Like, a lot of people are talking about, oh my gosh, it's going to go up to $20 and so on and so forth. To double in price from $1.30 to $2.60, you have to understand that the market cap essentially has to double because of the coin supply, all of the different things going on. The market cap's 42 billion. 42 billion is what's supporting $1.30. So if you think that just a couple of $1 billion coming into Cardano is going to run this up to $20, like, you got another thing coming. Okay. So obviously, the market cap for Ethereum, that's the competition. So the market cap for is a $250 billion. So $250 billion gets you to 2162. And let's go back. So $250 billion versus 42 billion. So you're talking about $200 billion more flow into Cardano, and then where the price can be then if it's going to be a competitor to Ethereum and the smart contract. So you got to think about that. So when you're talking about future price, like, what is the price relative to what's going on? The market cap is what is going to control a lot of the price of the coins. So even a lot of the projects that are out there that are absolutely pumping right now, some of them that are already in the high billions of dollars, there's not like, oh my gosh, it's going to double in price. So got to keep that in mind. Yes, there's going to be trillions more dollars coming into the whole marketplace, but a lot of it's going to Bitcoin because the big whales are coming in and they're putting trillions of dollars in the Bitcoin future coming soon, right? And then there's obviously altcoins and everything like that. But how much more money is going to go to Ethereum with all of the problems? How much more money can actually come into the smart contract marketplace? Cardano is going to be a major player in that once that turns on. So keep that in mind when you're talking about your price projections of where it's going, because the market cap needs to grow for the price to grow. So that's what we try to keep an eye on, that market cap. You can see that the volume flowing in and out of the 24 hours on Cardano, $4 billion, which is not down a lot. So that's why the price is not really moving down. It's not going up because we don't have 50, 100% volume flowing in either. So Cardano still, what's interesting with Cardano though, the tweets volume, 4,000 tweets, that's down 11%. 4,000 tweets is more than most of the coins get. Like, if this was at 1,000%, like, everyone's always talking about Cardano. It is such a hype coin right now. And people, I think, are just waiting for that buy signal to come in when it breaks that $1.50 mark. And then boom, everyone piles in and lets it skyrocket to the next level. And then billions and billions of dollars come into that market cap. And then we're in price discovery mode and we figure out where it's going to land. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Cardano, I will be jumping back in soon. And congratulations to all of you that were in at 8 cents. That's a good move. But talk to you later.